You're listening to the Quint's podcast.
62 out of 70. The Aam Aadmi Party was voted to power in Delhi for its third term since 2013, with a landslide 62 out of 70 seats and over 54% of the vote share. The AAP rode to victory on its campaign of welfare and good governance, in stark contrast to the BJP, which won the remaining 8 seats, campaigning on promises of polarisation and quote-unquote punishing the protesters of Shaheen Bagh. The Congress failed to win a single seat. With this sweeping victory, has the AAP cracked the equation to spread its tendrils into other parts of India? Can it successfully negotiate national politics? What does the Aam Aadmi Party need to keep in mind if it hopes to expand its reach across India? Today, we'll find out. Welcome back to The Big Story, where we dissect and analyze headline-worthy news. I'm Vishnu Gopinath. Today I'm going to be joined by the Quint's political editor, Aditya Menon. We're also going to hear from Swaraj India leader, Yogendra Yadav. Let's begin. The Aam Aadmi Party's return to power in Delhi came as no surprise to people who'd been following exit polls. Without exception, every poll predicted an AAP victory. So on 11th Feb, when the results became clear, many pollsters were jumping in joy, having read the political field in Delhi accurately. But does the AAP have what it takes to recreate this magic across India? We're going to dive into that in a minute. But first, what were the factors that gave the AAP its third term in Delhi? We asked Yogendra Yadav, Swaraj India's leader and former AAP member.
I think they used a formula which is actually a very familiar formula in Indian politics. They used it well. And the irony is that those who came to change the rules of the game actually learned the rules better than others. Right. It's a formula used in the beginning by Narendra Modi in Gujarat for his second and third victory, not for his first victory, which was marred by communal formula used by Nitish Kumar, by Mr. Naveen Patnaik, right, by Raman Singh. The formula is that you do one or two very visible things and do it thoroughly. Back it up with massive communication and a solid election machine. Right. Now that's a formula which has been used here. Electricity did matter to people. It made a difference. Right. Education quality didn't change, but the physical infrastructure of the schools improved. Our Mohalla clinic promised to people that they can look forward to a better health. Right. Now, in our kind of context, these things are enough to make people forget what's happening to environment, what's happening to transport, what's happening to corruption and everything else. Right. Back it up with very effective communication, very powerful propaganda and political communication. And of course, a political strategy backed by Prashant Kishore. Right.
Now, the party also sealed a victory in a number of Sikh and Punjabi-dominated areas in the capital, like Harinagar, Tilaknagar, Rajouri Garden, Kalkaji, Rajendra Nagar and some other areas. Now this has given the party a surge of confidence that it could expand its footprint beyond the capital to states like Punjab. Arvind Kejriwal's moves in the party's campaign may have given it the victory in the capital, but will these be enough to extend AAP's presence across India? I asked our political editor, Aditya Menon, what parts of the AAP's Delhi campaign could work effectively in other states? For example, a state like Punjab.
I think the populist content of the Delhi campaign, particularly cheaper electricity, cheaper water supply, and a thrust on education, these things would work well in Punjab because unemployment is a very big problem there. Price rise is a big problem. Agrarian distress is a big problem. So obviously a very clear pro-poor populist thrust would help AAP in Punjab. But it's a predominantly rural state. This cannot be completely copy-pasted in the Punjab context. A lot of it would have to be customized for the Punjab electorate.
Want to hear the rest of this podcast? Check out the link to the full episode in the description below and follow the Quint on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, JioSaavn and all other platforms we are on.